We don't know how close those mines are to the house. Could hurt the people inside. The boy.
Morgan? Morgan!
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I am Josh, and with the mid-season 5 premiere of Fear the Walking Dead upon us, we want to continue the content of Fear the Walking Dead so that you guys are pumped for the premiere, and that is future episodes for the second half of the season. Titles have been released, and the synopsises have been released.
That's right. Season 5B, titles and synopsis. I've read a couple of these, and some of them are a little bit later, are going to be crazy. So we're going to go through here. We're just going to give some quick thoughts on these. We're not going to spend a terrible amount of time on it, but we just want to provide you with the information. Let us know in the comments your thoughts, and let's check this out.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we obviously go over and have prediction videos, so that's why we're not going to spend too much time on each one. We already went over episode 9 synopsis, so if you haven't had a chance, check out that video below where we kind of give an overview of the mid-season premiere coming up this Sunday. So
we'll read it again. We'll put it out there for people. Yeah, we'll put it out there for you. We have to be proper.
You know what?
And precise.
You read it then.
All right. So, the mid-season premiere, episode 9, is titled Channel 4. The group traveling in a convoy doubles down on their mission to help survivors in an effort to encourage more survivors to reach out. Al, Luciana, and Charlie document Morgan and the gang on a dangerous mission to help a reclusive survivor. So, as you guys may know, episode 9 is going to have a cool office-style camera work where they are filming each other. They're doing interviews and they're filming each other with that perspective. The survivor that they're kind of going after in the trailer was in this house. It's been on the radio. That's where I think they're trying to go, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely excited for that. The next episode, episode 10, 210 words per minute. Interesting title. Yeah. So the synopsis for this is Morgan and Grace search an abandoned shopping mall for supplies. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. And to fulfill a dying man's wish, but the mission quickly turns to a fight for survival. Dwight's resolve to be a better man is tested. That's awesome. I cannot remember the show, but there is a zombie show that takes place in a mall. I cannot remember the title. It's a popular one too. It's escaping me at the moment, but just reminded me of that once I seen Shopping Mall.
And I think going off of the San Diego Comic-Con trailer where we saw Dwight, how he kind of said something about how he used to be with Negan. He says, "I've seen a man take before." I can't remember the line.
I've already been on the wrong side of taking what people need.
And I think that's probably his resolve to be a better man is tested. So I think it has to do something with Logan. And I think it's like they're wanting to take. And Dwight's like, whoa, I've been on that side. It's something like I've been on that side before where I just take, and that's not where I want to be. I think that's maybe what this might be.
It's going around that path that Dwight has seen bad before, and just all that he's been through. I mean, he just got finished with a war. The least he needs is to go bad again.
Yeah.
Morgan and Grace, I wonder if this is their opportunity to get closer. You and I have kind of predicted that maybe Morgan's going to have some type of interest for Grace.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see more dynamic with them. They're as of right now, they have something kindling there a little bit, a nice relationship.
Seemed like it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. So episode 11, titled "You're Still Here." Trees. As Alicia struggles to find her new role in the convoy, she's drawn to mysterious artwork, the trees.
Yeah.
A simple scouting trip is derailed when she and Strand are thrust into a conflict between desperate survivors. Morgan and Al hit a roadblock.
I'm wondering if the desperate survivors is that lady, or are we getting that lady in the house right away on the season premiere? But yes, this artwork, I think Alicia sees it. She sees that phrase. Mm-hmm. She connects to that phrase.
Yeah.
And, immediately when she sees that, her attention is going to focus on that and nothing else.
Yeah, we've mentioned there's theories out there of possibly Kim Madison coming back with these artworks, but I don't think she'll see that those wordings. She'll remember her mother and just what she's trying to do. Now, I'm kind of sad that we're still hearing that Alicia is struggling to find her new role. It's like, all right, like we know Morgan is a leader, but Morgan in a way doesn't want to be a leader. Alicia should be, but Alicia is still struggling with that. So I'm hoping that we get that she finds this out, figures it out, and they work together as one. So
I'm okay with it. I mean,
right? She doesn't need to be one leader.
She literally just lost her mother and brother not too long ago.
Yeah.
And that takes a toll on someone.
Yeah.
Especially the way that they were lost.
Yeah.
So
We'll
I can kind of understand it.
Yeah. Cool.
Next episode, Ner Tamid.
Ner Tamid? Tamid? Yeah. Ner Tamid?
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
In search of a permanent home for the convoy, Charlie is drawn to a synagogue where she encounters a rabbi surviving on his own. Sarah and Dwight face unexpected foes. What does that sound like? A rabbi surviving on his own in a synagogue?
I don't know.
Really?
What?
Come on.
What? Am I losing it?
Father Gabriel, when he was found.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Very similar to that. We found Father Gabriel locked in his church, surviving on his own. His circumstance was a little bit different.
Right.
He forced himself in there and caused his parishioners to die. But be really interesting to see what we get here.
Yeah, and it's cool that Sarah and Dwight we saw in the trailer where like they were loading up and Dwight was like, "It's been an honor riding with you" or whatever. So it's like they're going to be doing some bad.
They
stuff.
run into some bad people.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and I think that's where his thing is tested. Like his, he's seeing all this bad stuff, bringing up memories of Negan and how he used to be, and I think he's trying to change.
I think at that point he's decided, I'm here, I'm good. Yeah. It's been an honor being with you, but I'm ready to die. If I'm going to die, I'm going to go out being good.
He's going to go out. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
I know.
All right, guys. Episode 13, Leave What You Don't. So Logan's motives are revealed. Sarah, Dwight, and Luciana negotiate for the sake of the mission. Strand and Alicia race to the aid of a new survivor in a familiar place. A dangerous threat emerges.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is really interesting.
I think we're going to be seeing the new characters, the people like on the horses and stuff. I think this might be maybe introducing them
I think this is where we're going to get Logan saying, "Hey,
right,
I'm the bad guy here, and I want this is what I want."
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So,
but what's the new survivor
in a familiar place?
What's the familiar place?
Ding, ding, ding. Exactly. I don't know what that would be.
It cannot be their base of operations simply because that's destroyed.
Oh, you talking about Logan's place?
Yeah.
Well, Logan has it. Well,
no, he doesn't.
He left, but his people are no. Actually, from what Logan said is that they left because whatever the gas wasn't there, so they left. So who knows?
Maybe it is someone still there.
Yeah, because in the previous episode, it says in the search of a permanent home for the convoy. So they're still searching for a home. They haven't gone back.
Why go back to the place that you just came from when it's completely destroyed?
It's destroyed.
Well, we saw pictures of the whole inside just ravaged because of the people that were there, and that's not the only part that they ravaged. There were shots outside of the facility.
Yeah, because they were tearing up the place looking for the gas. Yeah, I got you now.
So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me why they would go back there, but maybe Logan tells them that there's something to go back for.
Yeah, maybe. It's going to be interesting.
All right, episode 14?
Yep.
Today and tomorrow, an encounter with a survivor sends Al and Morgan on a mission into a dangerous settlement. Al chases a lead while Morgan has an empathy. Grace and Daniel, you threw me off. Grace and Daniel make a connection.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things there. I love how it seems like almost every episode we're encountering a new survivor.
Just what I was going to say. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
That's cool. So, do we think that it is the Althea tapes, the companion series people?
Dude, that'd be amazing.
So, if you guys have checked out the companion series, as you guys are watching this, probably Saturday, you should have already seen possibly the final Althea tape with Samora just yesterday. So I'm wondering if maybe couple of these new survivors could be one or two of them.
Give me at least a couple.
Ed and Clark?
Give me at least here's the deal, AMC, because you're not going to watch this anyway. Give me at least a couple. And don't give me CJ and Earl.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
No offense.
Exactly.
But yeah, gosh, wouldn't it be awesome if, like, Al runs into the vault?
Goes to the vault,
Yeah,
because
dude.
she knows where supplies are.
Ding, ding, ding.
Or she's putting supplies, more tapes, all things like that.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, check out our review or reaction to Clark. That's where the vault was released, so you'll know then what we're talking about.
So it's interesting though that Al chases a lead. Morgan has an epiphany. So Morgan is going to have some epiphany. He's going to remember something. Ding, ding, ding. Light bulb's going to go off for some reason. Figure that out. And Grace and Daniel make a connection. So they're working Daniel. They're probably just working together.
Yeah, I don't think it's
anything
anything romantic or anything like that. They don't seem like the couple.
Yeah,
hey, I could be completely
we haven't
wrong.
seen much with them, so we'll have to find out what happens. So, all right, guys, final 2 episodes of the season. Episode 15, Channel 5.
Interesting, man.
Now, we're getting a new character's name right off the bat. We don't know who it is. It could be maybe this new character, Holly Curran. When Virginia makes a statement, Al responds in kind. Facing dire circumstances, June leads the search for a new place to call home. With Grace's condition worsening, Morgan makes a tough call. So
man, that's difficult.
Yeah. So right off the bat,
sorry.
No, you're good. Right off the bat, Virginia. Who's Virginia? Is it the woman in the house that they maybe rescued? Is it Holly Curran's character? Is it someone else? We don't know what to find out.
Is it one of the survivors in the other episodes that we run into? Yeah, we don't know. But what was interesting about that is one, they're still looking for a new place.
Yep.
So the place that they originally were going to, obviously that failed. They're looking for supplies in the mall. So they're trying to survive here on the road.
Yep.
And a couple of times we've mentioned a convoy in the synopsis,
right?
And you know they're traveling together and they're trying to find somewhere to stay. But Grace's condition, that's a blow, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. It's probably the radiation.
Yeah, I bet she's probably maybe having radiation sickness. Morgan having to make a tough call.
Does he have to put her down?
I don't know, unless she gets bit or something. But maybe it's just radiation poisoning. I'm not sure. So.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
That's tough because we get Morgan and her in the mall, and I'm guessing that episode they're gonna kind of bond a little bit more, and then here we're gonna get this, and it's just gonna be a blow to Morgan. How much more can Morgan take, man?
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah.
All right, episode 16, end of the line. Facing an unknown future, Morgan leads the group on a mission. Al puts the pieces together. John and June make a promise. Okay.
Well, unknown future leads the group on a mission. Yeah, it's probably finding a mission to find somewhere to go and fix stuff.
Remember, we were told that something happens at the end of this season that springboards us into this overall, ride or story
for season 6.
Season 6,
yeah.
And typically that's what happens at a season end. But the showrunners for Fear made it seem like it's pretty epic what happens in 16. So Al putting the pieces together. What do you think that is? She's chasing a lead a couple episodes before.
I'm having immediately. I'm just continually, as of right now, just thinking CRM and Isabel.
I don't think so. I think that she drops the CRM. I don't think we're going to hear from the CRM. But wild theory.
Isabel anyway, not really.
Wild
CRM.
Theory here, and it's going to go. You guys are going to get sick of me saying this, but what if Al's secretly trying to chase maybe the same tree drawings as Alicia and trying to find leads as to who that could be?
Yeah, I see that. That probably makes more sense than Isabel. So,
and then at the same time, she's in the back of her mind thinking that it could be Madison. And come to find out, she puts the pieces together where Madison has developed a new settlement and has been there for quite some time. Again, I'm reaching.
It's pretty badass.
But the fact that Madison has not only survived,
right,
but created a whole nother settlement and that Al knows now where that's at, would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
We don't hear anything in the synopsis from Alicia.
Right.
That's even more interesting. Look, it doesn't even have to be Madison. What if the
Someone
whole
else.
plan is they've discovered a new settlement?
Right. Someone else. John and June make a promise. I mean, to put that in the synopsis, like, I mean, they're already married, technically. Make a promise for what?
Well, they're not married.
Well,
They're engaged.
They're engaged.
Maybe that promise is the marriage.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you don't think that'd be exciting in the season finale to have a wedding?
It would,
We
but
haven't
it's just...
had a wedding in the Walking Dead
Yeah,
universe.
no, it would. It's just seeing that in a synopsis. I'm trying to not necessarily always think of something bad's going to happen, but just trying to say, okay, what would a big promise make that would need to be in a synopsis? A wedding would be great, but is that really what maybe they're trying to make us think, or maybe think of something else?
Yeah, I see what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah.
Because they made a promise. You know, John.
Is there an alternative?
John
motive
made a promise to leave if he didn't make it back. Is that, you know, are we making a promise for something that's bad that's going to be happening between those two? Or, yes, let's leave on a high note. Let's have them get married. So, this second half is going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of storylines, and like they said, it's whatever's going to be changing, this big change that's going to roll into season 6. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what this is.
Yeah, I mean, are we going to be teased about it through the whole season, the second half, or are they just going to spring this on us in the final episode? It'll be really interesting to see where we're at with that. In the end, ultimately, I think they're going to find a settlement.
Yeah, they'll find something.
And, you know, I'm praying that Madison's still alive, and I'm going to keep going with that theory until I'm proved wrong.
Yeah, guys, let us know. I want that too. Let us know in the comments your thoughts. Make sure you smash the like button. Show your support, whether you liked the video, didn't like the video, liked our comments, didn't like the comments. Either way, whatever you do shows your love and support for the channel and for our content. It lets us know how we're doing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and stay tuned for our review of the mid-season premiere and more Fear the Walking Dead news coming soon. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.